Hello and welcome to episode 13 of Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke Challenge. Sorry about the text intro there. As you saw, I had a power cut while recording this. It's irritating. I lost about 10 minutes of footage, but didn't lose the actual gameplay, so I couldn't show it to you. Anyway, as I said in the text, I have taught some Pokemon Headbutt. So, I am going to put that to good use and actually try to catch something here. Now, first things first, I'm going to switch Fluffers to the first position so that I can actually inflict a status. Not right away, I'm going to try something else first. Now, the chances of actually getting what I want are very, very slim. I'm probably going to get an Execute or a Poinko. No, I get a Heracross. If someone could please tell me why I'm getting all the good stuff when normally I don't. Feel free, because this is kind of perplexing. Anyway, I'm going to demonstrate a... oh, hang on. No, nope. I was thinking of a different type of Pokeball then. Nope. I have a fast ball. It works good on fast Pokemon. There is another ball that I think you can get later on in the game that does kind of the same thing, but it works on Pokemon on the first turn of battle, so it's slightly different. Now, who shall I send out to actually try and weaken this thing? I don't want to send out Taki. It's a little bit weak. Come on. Hopefully Kenny can do the job without actually killing it. Let's try licking it. Ah, that's not too bad. I should be able to weaken it enough to catch it. I'll paralyse it to give me a better chance. I'm actually afraid to hit it again now. Let's try throwing the Pokeball at it. As I stocked up on 10 Pokeballs and got a free Premier Ball because of it. Okay, this thing is pretty difficult. I'm going to try and weaken it a little bit more with Taki. Ooh, Taki has an item, I didn't notice that. Unfortunately, I don't have a Great Ball because I used it on Taki. Ow. Yeah. That's not good. Come on, just weaken it a little bit. One more. Come on. Probably could have used Cut since he was just using Enduro. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hopefully that should be enough. I really want to catch a Heracross. They can be quite useful. Oh, come on! This isn't fair. Pulling in. And I'm going to send Otto in. Otto should be able to take whatever this thing can dish out and hopefully put it to sleep as well. That will double my chance of actually catching it, because I really do want it. Last thing I want is to actually try and kill it. Why can't I put this thing to sleep? Is it because it's paralysed? Well, I'm sure you can have more. Well, you can put something to sleep while it already has a status. I guess not. Let's try another Pokeball. I really don't want to attack it anymore because it's so low on HP already. I don't want to kill it. How difficult could it possibly be? Let's try a Premier Ball. I know it has the exact same catch rate like Pokeball, but I just want to try it. Wow, that actually worked! Awesome! A Heracross. Because headbutting is the only way to catch it, and it has quite a low chance anyway, I actually haven't even considered a nickname for it. Hang on a sec, I'll be back with a nickname. Okay, I decided to name it Herc. It just seemed to fit. I don't know why I've still got Fluffers at the first position. Because while going through here, Otto clearly rules. He just psychics everything to death. Well, now that we're done with that little side quest, let's actually, finish Elix Forest. Hopefully get out of here before the end of the video. There shouldn't be any more side quests in here. Stupid little bug. Yeah, I really don't understand how I managed to catch that. I was shocked at finding a Paris, simply because it has like a 5% chance during the day, and then it actually gets, what's it called, Heracross just now. I don't know the actual percentage of that, I can't find it anywhere online, but it seems to be the rarest one to find in trees, except for some of the specific tree-only Pokemon, but, you know, that doesn't really count. But it's strange. It's kind of throwing off some of my nicknames, because I have a list of nicknames that I've written down for Pokemon that I'm likely to encounter, and there's certain ones that I just didn't bother thinking of anything for because the chances of finding them are so low. It's strange, I tell you. I wish I knew why I was finding all these weird things, because I don't know. I never seem to find them in regular playthroughs, let alone in a Nuzlocke. I mean, I forget what Pokemon it was, but there was something that had a 1% chance. I spent about an hour trying to find one in my normal playthrough just for Pokemon, just for Pokedex completion's sake. And it took an hour to find it. And here I am finding all the rare ones on my first attempt. I really don't understand how. Oh, there's an item there. How did I miss that? It's an ether. Ether's not that useful. I mean, it can be later on, but the only time ethers are ever particularly useful is when you're doing massive runs with a single Pokemon and you run out of place. Huh, she gives us a random TM. What's 12? Taunt. Yeah, I'm never going to use that. Okay, so here we have new route, which means new trainer, and possibly even new Pokemon for me to catch. Now, on this route, you can get 4 Pokemon. 2 of them are Psychic types. I'm not sure which one I'd prefer to get, to be fair. Let's test out Headbutt, shall we? But yeah, I mean, you can find Drowsies and Abras on this route. I don't know which one I prefer. I mean, I think Drowsy would probably be better because I can actually get that to its final form, whereas with Abra I can't. But there's also a good chance of finding a Rattata. The rarest Pokemon on this route, however, is Ditto. Now, Ditto is an odd Pokemon. It's not particularly useful. I mean, not in battle. I mean, it does have one brilliant use, and that is breeding. But to be fair, I'm not really going to be doing any breeding in this game. I mean, I could, I just don't want to. When I was playing through Soul Silver the first time, I mean, after I'd completed pretty much everything, I made a, well, let's say a little bit of a marketplace on the Game FAQ's message board. Because there's a lot of trades that go on there. It's just a quick way of, you know, finding something specific for something crap. I managed to get my hands on a full set of all 12 starter Pokemon. Now, people are willing to part with pretty much anything to get starters. So, I was offering starter Pokemon of any nature. I went out and caught over 60 different Dittos. Just so that I could do this. It took a long time, but it was worth it because I got so much good stuff from that. Well, let's see what we can find. But yeah, I managed to get a lot of good Pokemon from that. Several legendaries from all 4 generations. Excellent. Drowsy. Yeah. It was a good little technique I had. Because if you use an Everstone, if you have a Ditto holding the Everstone, then whatever you breed with has a 50% chance of having the same nature as the Ditto. Since I went out and caught 60 different Dittos, I released all of them that had replicant natures, just so I could do this. So I ended up with 25 Dittos, each with a different nature, one of every single type. So I could breed any of the starter Pokemon for any nature I chose. It was brilliant. I could ask for pretty much any shiny Pokemon and I'd get it. I could ask for a legendary and I'd get it, because people are willing to give away almost anything to get an untouched starter Pokemon of a specific nature. The reason I want it without any experience or anything is because they can then EV train it. If a Pokemon's fought a single battle, then it'll have some EV, some effort values, and that means that I have to go about reducing that, and it's just more hassle than some EV trainers like to go through. So to have a starter Pokemon with no EV of any nature that they chose, they are willing to give away almost anything, and I used that to my advantage. It was brilliant. Now this guy is giving me a bit of hassle trying to catch him, so I'm going to paralyse him. Sorry, I didn't even realise it was a chick. It's kind of mannish to me. This should increase my chances of actually catching it. I really want to start buying Great Balls, because Pokeballs just aren't doing the job anymore. And in Nuzlocke, you want your Pokeballs to actually work. Come on. Now, Paralysis isn't quite as good as Sleep for catching wild Pokemon, but it gets the job done. When I actually train Taki, it will be so much easier to catch things, because I'll be able to reduce it to 1 HP and, well, put it to sleep. Right, I'm going to think of a name for this and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'll find the name. I call her Aki, from the character in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, the Psychic Duelist Aki Izaoe. Well, now that we've caught the Pokemon on this route, let's head up and see if we can at least get to the next city before this video's over. I very much doubt it. Pokefan Brandon with a kid riding on his back. Snubble. I don't know what it is about Snubble, but I don't like it. Creepy looking. Oh, Otto's still asleep. I forgot about that. Oh boy, that ain't good. Okay, I'm pulling you. I know it's not doing that much damage, but I'm still pulling it. Let's get Cindy to have a little practice at burning these things. Ooh. This will be the first time actually using Ember while holding charcoal. Oh, so close. Yeah, Snubble likes biting things. Now I get the critical hit. That would have been very useful 1 turn ago. Stupid game. Mareep, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Let's see it do anything against Geo. I know it's a cheap tactic, but it's funny. Oh, and a magnitude 8. I think that's the equivalent of Earthquake. Yeah, that did not last long. Well, we are almost at the 15-minute mark, so I'm going to cut it. That's it for today, guys. I will... Well, no. I guess... No. it isn't it for today, because there'll be another episode later on. As this is second episode Sunday, I will see you later. Bye for now.